Hey scholars, it's Miss Van Buren here, and today we are going to go over a skill that some of you had some trouble with last week. And that's okay because we're going to persevere and we're going to work through it. So when we find the volume of irregular rectangular prisms, we have to follow 3 steps, okay? We still need to use our volume formula, and that is length times width times height. That volume formula is for one rectangular prism. When you look here, I'm going to cut it so that it becomes 2 rectangular prisms. So I need to use this formula twice. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here. I'm going to call this one prism A and this one prism B. So I'm going to work with the numbers in prism A first. I know I need length times width times height. I see that I have this entire height right here. I have this right here, which is 3, and I'm missing this one right here. I don't know what that measurement is yet, but I can use my knowledge of rectangles to look at my other numbers. So I see that this one doesn't really match anything over here, neither does this one. But when I look at this 4, I know that if this length is 4, its opposite side is also 4. Meaning if this length is 4, its opposite side is also 4. So now I have my 3 measurements. I have 10 times 3 times 4. 10 times 3 is 30. Then I'm going to do 30 times 4, which gets me 120 cubic units. Okay, now I'm done with box A, prism A, and I'm going to move on to prism B. For prism B, I see 3 times, if this one is 4, that means this one is 4, times whatever this is down here. Now, some of you said the trickiest part was figuring out which number belongs to what. This 6 is for my total length. All of the black line is 6 units. I need to figure out how much just the blue is worth. So again, I have to use my numbers that I already have. If this one is 3, its opposite side is also going to be 3. Meaning 3 plus this is going to get me my total 6. So now I can figure it out that this is 3. Okay? So I have 3 times 4 times 3. I have all 3 of my measurements. I can now use my volume formula to figure out the volume of box B. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36 cubic units. Now that I have the volume for both, I can add them together to figure out the volume of my entire rectangular prism. So I have 120 plus 36 gets me 156 cubic units. Hopefully you are following along, taking notes, because this question is very similar to the one on your quiz. So you want to follow these same steps so that you can get a great score on your quiz problems and have a better understanding of finding the volume of irregular rectangular prisms. Okay, see you next time. If you have any questions, don't forget to reach out. Bye!